So by now you've probably seen a billion videos telling you that lighting is one of the most important things when it comes to having good stream quality or good video quality. And that's totally true. So it's reasonable to want to go out and look for some lighting to put on your stream. But when you look at some of the prices of like the main lights out there, like the Elgato Key Lights, for example, they just seem a little out of reach for people who are on a budget. I mean, I'm not a cheapskate, but do I really need to spend $200 on a light? I think the answer is no. That's where these guys come in. Let's talk about it. Hey sandwiches, thanks for coming back to the video. I just want to let y'all know that I do appreciate each and every one of you so much. Thank you for continuing to support my content over the past few months. And if you're new here, I'm IVANTASANDiWICH. Hit that subscribe button if you like what you see in the video, and that way you won't miss anything coming out in the future. We're here to level up your streams, level up your content. It's good stuff. I also stream every Tuesday and Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. Come check us out over there. We've been running through some Daggerfall. We're also gonna do a 24-hour stream when I hit 250 subscribers here. So hit that subscribe button. That's enough about me. So let's talk about these NEEWER NL480 lights. I will put product links in the description below if you decide you wanna pick some up for yourself. I'll make it easy for you, baby. The first thing you're gonna see when you open up the box is obviously a nice little carrying bag. This was actually a pleasant surprise to me based off of some other NEEWER products I've gotten in the past, namely the microphone stand. Very, very well made. Everything's packaged really well. It comes with all the paperwork, power adapters, the light itself, a diffuser shield. All of that comes in the package and it's all put in there really, really nice. It's a really nice carrying bag, so if you need to pick up the lights and go somewhere else, they got some elastic straps inside that hold the power brick and everything in place so that way they don't shake around in transit. The NEEWER NL480 is a bicolor lamp which allows you to get a temperature range from cool to warm. The cool rating, I believe, is at 3200 Kelvin, while the warm rating is at 5600 Kelvin. The lamp uses two different types of LED lights to achieve this. It uses rows of either yellow or white LED lights, alternating configuration. You have warm, cool, warm, cool, warm, cool lights. So that way you can get the warmth and the cool colors mixed together. The color and brightness of the lights are controlled by two separate knobs on the back of the housing, right above the power LED. There's a warm knob that controls all of the yellow lights, and then there's the cool knob that controls all of the white lights. Turning the knob up obviously makes the lights brighter, while turning the knob down will dim the lights. The included diffuser for these lights slides right into place, and there's some tabs on each side of the light that you can pull up so that way the diffuser will not slide out. So if the desk gets bumped or you turn the light sideways for any reason, that diffuser's not gonna slide out. If you need some lights on the go, these work well for you too. The only thing is the batteries that go with it are not included. So on the back panel, when you turn the lights on, it's like a three-way switch. The middle option is the lights are off. When you turn it to option 2, which I believe is to the right, that turns on the lights using the AC power from the wall, from the power brick. Now, if you're in the portable mode, if you need to take this on the go with you, you can buy batteries separately. They don't come with the light, unfortunately, but you can buy them separately. I'll put links to those in the description below as well. And you can run the lights off of that power as well by switching the switch to the left, using the first option. So the construction of the light, the construction of the light is extremely solid. All of this is metal, except for the back housing here, which is plastic. The knobs feel really, really good. The switch is nice and just firm.
That's what she said.
The mount itself, you can go ahead and rotate it 360 degrees if you needed to, so you can mount this however you need. It's got the standard light mount that you put onto like a light pole or something if you want to mount it to your desk. Very, very solid housing here. You won't be disappointed. Everything looks great. I also like to mention, I mean, unless you're just into a certain aesthetic, I do like how these are the bronze or copper colored accents on the fasteners here. Maybe it's just me, but I just think it looks good with the silver chrome looking finish. It's a solid looking light, it's good. So that's about it with all the details of the light. Now I want to show you what it looks like on camera. So what I did is I had the camera set up about maybe a foot closer than it is now, and I turned off all the lights except for this one up here. So all the lights are turned off, but I set one of the lights up on a tripod right next to the camera, and I turned it on with all the settings. So you can look here. This is what the light looks like when it's on minimum warmth. And this is what the light looks like when it's on maximum warmth. Here's what the light looks like when it's on minimum cool. And here's what the light looks like when it's on maximum cool. Now here's what the light looks like when you have both minimum and warmth on. And this is what it looks like with maximum of both. So all the knobs turned all the way up. Now I only got the NL480s, which are the smallest of the comparable models, and they're all pretty much about the same. The main difference is the size of them and the number of LEDs, and then the brightness, because obviously more LEDs means you can get a brighter light out of the number of LEDs. So your results may vary, but slightly, and probably based only on brightness. Now I talked about the Elgato Key Lights earlier in the video, and that's because Elgato's sort of when it comes to streaming specifically, they're the guys that have the ecosystem. They've got it in the bag, man. They got a grip on that ecosystem for real. I just want to talk about maybe some pros and cons about getting these versus getting the Elgato. So the pros this light has going for it: super bright. I use it on my stream all the time, so I know that it works really, really well. On top of that, the lights are very, very well made, and they have different options that you can sort of price out, and all of these options are going to be cheaper than the Elgato options. And then I would say the biggest inconvenience with these lights is the fact that you do have to get up and adjust them manually. So with Elgato, you have the software. You can change the warmth of the light, you can change it back to cool, how bright it is, you can do that all on the fly. And I don't think that people in real time on their stream are going to be changing the warmth and brightness of their light a whole lot. If that's something you want, then maybe the Elgato is better for you, but you're also going to pay more than double the price. That's not to say Elgato is a bad option, they're just pricey. So obviously the most significant thing these newer lights have going over the Elgatos is the price. If you don't want to pay double the price for maybe just some little extra features and the convenience of having that ecosystem, like if you're already in Elgato's ecosystem, then this is the way to go. There's no reason to buy the Elgato lights if you're not in the ecosystem already, if you don't have the software or capture cards or whatever. These lights will get the job done easily and keep your wallet happy. We gotta take care of our wallets, guys. You need this money for sandwiches, okay? That's important. Gotta feed yourself. Some final thoughts. For streamers and content creators, these lights are excellent options. If you don't need the extra gimmicky stuff of the Elgato Key Lights, then just go ahead and get these. You'll save yourself a ton of money. You'll get all the job done. The functionality of them is perfect. It's all you need it for. They're well made. They're just really solid lights. So check them out. I got links to everything in the description below. I got the desk mounts. I got bundle options for you. I got the batteries down there, so anything you need should be in the links in the description below. And just thank you again for coming in and just hanging out. If you made it to the end of the video, type sandwich gang in the comments, somewhere in the comments. That way I know that you're a real sandwich, you know what I'm saying? You're the most delectable kind of sandwich. Remember to come hang out with us on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday and Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, as usual, subscribe, like, share the video. You don't have an option, you have to do it, because if you don't, you're not true sandwich gang, okay? And you're not delectable. I will see you guys on the next video. All right, sandwich gang out. Yum. What the fuck is he doing?